I have been a Drake hater since day one. It seems like it's become some sort of a trend to start hating on Drake, but me personally, I've been hating on this guy since day one, bro. And I don't understand how girls be saying this guy look pink. To me personally, he look like light skinned Voldemort, cause with a nose. Like just picture that image right there, and you lot tell me what you lot think, cause I feel like the resemblance is uncanny. And wholeheartedly, 11 years ago, when I was at the age of Bomba Cloud 12, yeah, I recognized and realized this guy is fake from the start, from the bottom video now to here. Anybody that's grown up around the hood, yeah, you understand and know when somebody is faking that type of shit, bro. And I can see clear as day. That brother faking it. He a culture vulture. He ain't growing up around that shit, broski. And I'll be real. My real hatred of Drake really got cemented, yeah. When that whole XXX kind of like situation sorted out. Now I'm a big X fan myself. And the fact that this brother stole his flow. And as X admits himself, he was trying to get in contact with his manager.
I don't want nobody coming at me crazy, you feel me? Like I saw it, bro, you feel me? Like I wasn't in the wrong. Bro hit up a DJ that I fuck with.
Who did?
Drake.
Okay.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. You feel me? And bro told me, he was like, yo, the nigga Drake watched your interview. He said he fuck with you and he fuck with your partner Ski Mask. He's like, yo, he's saying he go call your manager within the next few days.
Okay.
So I'm amped up.
Then when accused of stealing his flow, he tries to take a step back saying, I never knew who that guy was. It's just a coincidence. And then right after X dies, he goes on a post on Instagram with his best friend Ski Master Slump God and says, nah, I was always cool with X. Brother, you stole his flow, pretended like you didn't know him, and then commercialized and used his death as a way to gain clout. Brother, you're tapped, fam.
You get what I'm saying? So initially, he was supposed to contact one of my managers. So he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro. I go on to, well, I can't go on to it obviously because I'm locked up. But
Yeah.
I'm on the securest phone, you feel me, for this shit.
So you in jail, he's supposed to contact your manager, and then what happened?
He dropped the fucking video of previewing that shit in Amsterdam with some nigga from the UK. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the video. I was talking to my girl at the time, not the same bitch that got me arrested, a different girl.
Okay.
I was talking to her at the time, and she was like, yo, actually, fuck that. It was my dog, Chris. I was on the phone with my dog, Chris. He was like, yo, you gotta listen to this shit. This nigga Drake a fuck nigga. That's exactly what he said. Like, this nigga Drake a fuck nigga. You gotta listen to this shit. So he plays this shit. I hear I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as it started, like I knew he was getting that. And the funny thing is, we didn't discover it. Like you said, the fans, because they're so cold. Like it's like, I got a piece of the internet. You feel me?
So they were saying that Drake was biting your style. That's what the fans were saying.
Yeah. Flow, hell yeah, bro. You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo. It's not offbeat at all. And then if you listen to my song and then you listen to the bruh song, like you could, bro, we all not dumb.
Like, what's good now?
I still think Drake a fuck nigga. I'm keeping a blood raw. I still think Drake a fuck nigga. Like I think he's not a man. I think he's a bitch. That's a bitch move. Especially when I was in jail facing life, bro. You get what I'm saying? If Drake would have came to my barn hearing, you know what I'm saying, that would have made my fucking day. If he would have showed that he's a hospitable person and that he's really in this shit for the culture, rather than being a fuck nigga taking my shit, running off with it, and then putting it on his album, then he would have got my kudos. He would have got my respect. I would have let him hop on the remix, take 100% royalty rate. I would have done it because I know I can maintain. You know what I'm saying? And I would have appreciated him for being a real nigga. But Drake not a real nigga.
So as you can see, clear as day, straight from the source himself, 100% Drake stole X's flow, commercialized his death for clout, and just is still to this day on some bullshit, bro. And when I deep this kind of stuff, broski, without me even having to do research, I'm just hearing left, right, and center. This brother on all types of scumbaggery. This brother on all types of bullshit. So, man started doing some research. I'm going to go through some of the research with you guys and some of my points, my case, and why this is not a brother to trust. And in general, what I've recognized and realized, bro, is why as people can we not separate the art from artists, bro? Just because I love your music and I love you as an artist, bro, and I enjoy your music does not mean I have to automatically love you as a person. The fact that people have that correlation in their mind is why they're able to excuse the bullshit and the fuckery we see from a lot of artists. Keep in mind Diddy, so I ain't really too surprised that people do the same with Drake, I'll be real. And going back to the idea that this brother is fake as fuck, like he is pretending to be someone he is not, fam. He is a pure culture vulture. There was a clip of him back in the day, and it just shows that this guy really pretends to be a whole nother man depending on the group that he's around. Just watch this.
The guys at our school, instead of addressing people like the group, like saying like, what are you guys doing? Say man's like you. It's really weird. Yeah, so man's like you are going to that, and then this means like the group.
Crew.
That's interesting.
It's not. It's really ignorant.
What about rude? That's rude.
So as you can see, the same culture that this brother bites off of today, few years back, depending on the crowd that he was around, he was calling it ignorant, bro. That's how you know this brother ain't really came from the shits, bro. Like, real talk. And I'm pretty sure this brother came from a lot of money, and there's evidence out there to show that, fam. Not that coming from money is a bad thing, but when you're pretending like you really started from the bottom, it becomes a bad. Now I want to talk about the fucked up practices that Drake has generally in the music industry, bro. It seems that a lot of these guys are in it to exploit other artists, bro. And it's a damn fucking shame, bro. Now, there was this one case, and I'll read the article in just a moment, bro, of this one producer who Drake wanted him to be signed to him directly, and he didn't really want to be tied to one specific artist. So from that, their relationship kind of started deteriorating until one day Drake invited the brother to his house. And when he got invited to his house, for some reason, his bodyguard started mashing him up and hospitalized the brother, fam. Let me show you. So Fisher says in his 2014 suit that Drake offered him a job as an executive producer, but he turned down the job because he didn't want to be tied to one artist. After turning down the job, his relationship with Drake deteriorated. But in June 2014, Fisher says that Drake reached out again, inviting the producer to his Calabasas home to discuss the idea of working together again. Fisher arrived at the home about 2 a.m. and immediately encountered Drake's bodyguard, who the producer says punched him so hard that his jaw broke. During that beatdown, the bodyguard allegedly said, "I'll beat all your asses, including your bitches. I don't give a fuck. I'll hit you again. Do you think Drake is soft? Do you think Drake's a punk?" Damn, he was hospitalized for days. Okay, now that's insane. The fact that the bodyguard is even saying something like that just tells me Drake really put in this guy's head that this guy thinks I'm a bitch because he didn't want to work with me. Like, that's the type of ego this brother has, fam. So just deep that kind of shit. Alright. Now, next, I want to talk about I Love McConan. Now, this situation is messed up, bro. Who remembers that hit song, hey, Turning Up on a Tuesday, or whatever the fuck it was called, bro? I'll put a little picture of it up now. But, Brody, so what this brother Drake did, yeah, and this is the whole story, fam. Man contacts I Love McConan's producer, says, I want to work with this guy. Keep in mind, he said, I want to work with this guy. I Love McConan, of course, is like, yo, that's Drake, bro. Of course, I'm going to work with him, bro. Come, hop on the feature, bro. Drake hops on the feature, then tells him he's going to have to pay for it. After the fact, when you wanted to work with him, huh? You see the scumbaggery. But he gave him an ultimatum because he's a broke rapper, a broke artist, because he can't pay the big feature price, yeah? Drake told him, you can instead sign to my label and I can take a big chunk of your money in the future. Now, how much of a scumbaggery type move is that, broski? To someone like I Love McConan, bro. You seem like such a sweet guy as well, bro. It's just peak, fam. I Love McConan claims Drake threatened to jump him and that being an OVO was like a prison. This is when I got signed. He's all in my face telling me, you're one of the greatest songwriters ever, da-da-da-da, just blowing me up, bruh. And I'm a little kid from Tragedy right now. You can see it. It was written all over my face. I'm depressed as fuck. And then when I'm like, can y'all tweet out my mixtape? Can I get a feature? Can I get production? No, no, and no. So I'm just over here in prison. Am I in prison? And it's like, who y'all talking about? Because y'all definitely haven't been talking about McConan lately, and they know my name very well. They used to say I love your neighbor, remember? When it made change over there, made more change than any other motherfucker on the label, huh? So you could just see clear as day, bro. This guy is manipulative as fuck with the RSC science, fam. And you could tell how messed up this guy's industry practices are when there's videos like Prisoners of Drake's OVO Sweatshop. How Drake's writing sweatshop works. Sweatshops, like a whole slave factory, bruv. They got out in China and shit, boy. And let me not even get started on the Quentin Miller situation, broski. I feel so bad for Quentin Miller. Bro, anyone who knows Quentin Miller, bro, I beg you blow up his music, bro. Go to his YouTube channel, go to all his Spotify, all of that, and just stream his music as much as possible. The guy fucking deserves it, bro. He's been through too much shit because of people like Drake, bro, and their predatory practices, cuz I'll be real. Now, speaking of predatory practices, he's not just predatory when it comes to the music, my boy. Let's talk about the two instances that, as far as I'm aware of, everybody is aware of. the situation with him texting back and forth with Millie Bobby Brown, and her self-admittedly saying that he got his manager to speak to her manager or her father or something so they could link up and go to dinner. Now, I don't care what situation you're in, how much of a fan you're of this actor. Why, as a grown man, are you going all out to try and go to dinner with a 15-year-old girl? It's just strange to me. And there's also another proven situation of him closing down a whole restaurant to have dinner with a 16-year-old model. Brody, when I tell you, fam, our love of these artists, fam, our love of their music allows us to brush off so many fuckeries that these guys are involved in. It's a damn shame, bro. But I ain't surprised, because case in point, Diddy. Now, for any of you lot that ain't believing me on those 2 allegations I just made, let me show you the clips right now. And let me show you the screenshot of that 16-year-old model that he's been with, involved with, you know what I mean? I'm going to say with, but you get what I mean, bro. Allegedly. I ain't trying to have no one come after me or some type of shit, but...
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Yo, first of all, the fact that a grown man is saying to a little gal that has no blood relation to him, I could understand it's your little cousin, it's your niece, it's your whatever, bro. But some girl that you had no blood relation to, no family ties, even if it's that cousin basis, because I know some people, their parents are friends or whatever, and their cousins based on the fact that their parents are friends. Not even that kind of closeness, bro. Not even like on no family friendship type bullshit, you get me? Just on pure, we don't know each other, we only know each other because I initiated the interaction, and I'm texting you like, oh, I miss you so much. And also the fact that she talks about them talking about boys, they're talking about explicit shit that they really shouldn't even be talking about in the first place, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Now let's get on to the evidence of how him and Millie Bobby Brown actually got the connection in the first place.
I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring, and he was touring too, and honestly, his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, oh my goodness. And my dad, honestly, he was on T-Mobile. I was on the phone to T-Mobile trying to get us Wi-Fi for Australia. He was like, I don't know who Drake is. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared. I went there, and he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human being, and we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
So now we can see clear as day, this guy initiated the interaction between him and Millie Bobby Brown. So as we can see clear as day, bro, this guy initiated, self-admitted by Millie Bobby Brown herself, the interaction between them, because he sent his manager off to her father to be like, yo, let's set something up, bro. Let's go for dinner. Let's go for all of that. Bro, why are you, as a grown man, as much as a so-called fan of her work as you could be, why are you trying to go to dinner with a 15-year-old girl, bro? I don't even know, bro, Ski. Like, it sounds weird to me. And no, Millie Bobby Brown has dated guys who are like illegal in that sense, where they're in their 20s and she's like 14, 15 or whatever. Bro, I can see that Drake seen her as a target, bro. Someone that could be easily manipulated or something, bro. Though, I don't know if that's facts. I'm just making speculation at the end of the day. So overall, bro, I'm just going to be real. We as hip-hop listeners and fans and music listeners and fans in general need to start separating the art from the artist, bro. Just because somebody makes great music, they have a whole bunch of wealth and a whole bunch of power, does not excuse any predatory behavior that they are involved in, bro. And it's a shame that we do it, but at the same time, like I said before, I'm not surprised that we do it. Case in point, Diddy. Man's been getting away with all type of shit for like 20 years, 30 years, bro. And everybody knew about it. Same type of shit with Drake. Everybody knows the guy's a scumbag, bro, to a certain extent. But yeah, hey, yo, he gets bare views. He makes a whole bunch of money, so we're going to excuse it, because it's a sad reality we live in. But you know what? It is what it is at the end of the day. Can't really change it, but hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. Anyways. Thank you very much, guys, for listening. I appreciate your time. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, MalikX_17. On TikTok, Malik.x. And on Twitch, it's the same as my Instagram. Peace to all the real generals.
Beatbox booming in my stereo. Beatbox booming in my stereo. Here he go, rise up with the flow. Got extraterrestrial, filled with cold ice like snow when it blow. Reminisce about them days, we was 10 toes. Now it's all pure elemental, going mental. But now I'm thinking something nice, beaming up the satellites. Them pussy boy know they yet to have no leg. UFOs and hoes at the ride I drove. All black tint.